What's up everyone, it's Ojh&x and we're back at it again, and in this video I show you how you can play really badly after spending a long evening at a friend's birthday and still get through Blackfathom Deeps level 27 red difficulty with not many problems at all. So this is the Hogger deck that we're going to use for this beast week. So we've got Hogger in there as the leader, we've got the Harpies in there with the poison talent, we've got those Murlocs with that protective shield talent, we've got the Sneaky Bandits in there with the lockpick for the double gold from chests, Quillbore in there with the tunnel vision talent. I don't know why we're using tunnel vision here. You could use bristleback, you could use poison. They're probably better options, but Quillbore as our unbound tanking mini. We've got Whelpegs in there with the flame burst talent, and finally our main damage dealer is going to be the Pyromancer with the Pyroblast talent. So the relics that we get in this run, then we get the Bone Whistle, so playing your leader summons 2 skeleton mages. We get the Feathered Shroud, so flying minis gain stealth, and finally the Coated Spearhead, so ranged minis gain poison. So we are average level 25. This is a level 27 Blackfathom Deeps, average cost 2.6. Let's get right into it. Here we go then, first boss, and hopefully we'll have Whelpegs in hand. We have got Whelpegs in hand, and we've got Quillbore in hand. This is the A1 start. So we're going to play Whelpegs to the right-hand side of the bridge. We're going to play a Quillbore down straight away, and hopefully we can get some good damage done on this tower. We're going to try and do our best to contest the chest on the left. I don't know if we're going to get the double gold from the one on the left. I didn't see, but we have got a Sneaky Bandit on the right, so we're going to get double gold from that one. So it's a pretty good start for us with only 25 seconds or so gone. We've got the siege tower on the right, and we've got both of the chests. So for me, the strategy here is going to be solely on the siege tower on the right and keeping hold of that. I'm not going to worry about the one that's lower down on the left, and we're going to keep playing Whelpegs to the right hand side of that bridge, so that when the Murlocs spawn, they're basically confronted with the Whelpegs, and with the flame burst will take them out. So I played a Quillbore there to distract. I'm not worried about the Spiderling that's put a bit of poison on our base there. I'm going to cycle around some Sneaky Bandits, and we're going to try and get ourselves back to either Whelpegs or a Quillbore. I would have thought we've been a little bit keen there. We've kind of overcommitted, overpushed, and I'm not sure. Oh, back to a Pyromancer just in time. She will do the business on them Spiderlings, get that chest for us, and the Bandits coming into a couple of stabs on that Murloc. That's that. So the aim of the game will be to get some sort of push going towards the boss with a bit of unbound tanking. Excuse me. Happy to let that mage. I thought the Ogre Mage had locked onto our tower, hence playing the Murlocs off to one side, but it hadn't. It had locked onto one of our other minis, and we just got flattened. So one thing to note with the boss is don't get too drawn into attacking like me. I basically fell asleep, got caught napping, got really excited with the push I had going on, and just completely abandoned any defence at all. This is what I meant at the start. I play this pretty badly, but we still get it done, no probs. So we did get a decent amount of damage on the boss there. Things to note with the boss then is when you get something within the boss, it kind of charges up and does this big stun, big yellow flash of stun there. So if you are going to go for a bit of an unbound spam on this boss, you need to just stagger your units. If you put them all in one go, when that stun goes off, they'll all just be stood there doing nothing. Flame burst from the Whelpegs in the end, apart from falling asleep halfway through, not bad. All right then, boss number 2, and we make pretty light work of this, because even though there's all these gargoyles coming down, we've got Harpies, we've got Murlocs, and most importantly we've got Pyromancer. So at this stage now I'm waiting for the gargoyle onslaught, and if I had it in hand I would have kept my Pyromancer in my pocket, because you want to make sure you've got your Pyromancer for the inevitable gargoyle push that we know is coming. So all of a sudden we're going up against 2 Drakes, 2 Bat Riders and a Griffin Rider, which is fairly standard for this. We are going to have to use our Pyromancer at this point, because the splash damage is going to just take out absolutely everything. We take no damage at all. Unfortunately, because we've got Harpies in this deck, if there was to be a gargoyle played, then we're still in a good spot. So the aim of the game is going to be to take the siege tower on the right. We'll try and get the one on the left as well, just to stop any like rush gargoyle pushes that come our way, which I know we're all familiar with. And because this deck cycles quite quickly, that we'll be able to get ourselves back around to a Pyromancer just by cycling bandits and a kobold, and then Pyromancer's going to come in one shot, takes out absolutely everything. And then we've got the stealth harpies as well. We're going to play the Ojh&x and bandit flipping it Quillboar to tank. So that's the left tower done and dusted, and we've got loads of minis on that, so we'll be able to consolidate that no problem at all. The stealth coming in well for us on that Drake. And that is both the towers. We've got 2 minutes to go, and this is pretty much done and dusted now. We've got access to all the gold that we need. We don't need to worry about the siege tower on the right, and we can just go in with decent sized pushes, Quillboar to tank the boss, and that'll do us just fine. So Pyromancer is going to take out that Drake, really good for us. We're going to send some Ojh&x in to distract harpies as well, and then there'll be a Quillboar coming down in a moment. There is that. We're going to get loads of damage on the boss here, loads of poison going in there, harpies doing their thing, kicking away, Pyromancer smacking away from a range, and that puts us in a really, really good spot in this one. So we're pretty much in unbound cycle territory, not worried about what's going on the right hand side. We're going to unnecessarily cycle some bandits solely so we can get back round to a Quillboar, a couple of smacks with the Quillboar. Again, not interested about you on the right. Our deck cycles far too quickly for that to be of a major concern, and also because the Pyromancer is so strong in this one, she's like our insurance policy that will just take out these huge pushes, no problems at all. So let's have a look then. Can we deal with that? Oh, that gargoyle's going to cause us no problems at all. And again, now we've kind of steadied the ship. Flame burst off the Ojh&x, Quillboar coming in, and no problems whatsoever. Okay, third and final boss then. I find this one get a little bit tight on time, and I always do seem to take a little bit of damage early on, but once we've kind of started taking the Hydra on the left and the right, the Siege Tower on the left and the Meeting Stone, we just start advancing up the map, and from there on in, it's pretty straightforward. So we're going to try and snipe as many of these gold chest as we can. I don't think we're going to get this one. We'll have to wait and see. Again, I'm just concentrating on that. Just got absolutely no level of concentration today whatsoever. We're not going to be able to get that chest, but the best we can do then is with the Ojh&x Flame Bursties take out that pretty big push and some stealth units in there. So we've made a decent effort on the left Hydra, which is a good start-ish. And we'll see what we can do to get that finished off and start pushing around to the right. So another big push coming in from the right side. Wow, that is a big push. There's all sorts going on there. Not counting all that, but there was a good 10-15 minis in that one. And we've got a decent looking, we've got a Pyromancer and one of those extra little skeletons spawning. Quillboar coming down to distract. The AI has played a Quillboar of its own. We've got some invisible harpies coming in. Hopefully they're going to do the job. Plenty of poison coming in there. Ojh&x down to distract. Harpies still kicking away. Poisoning. Yeah, that's good. That's that Hydra done. And that is okay. That's all right. So if we can now, we'll start pushing round to the left. Another big old push coming. And a Quillboar coming down to distract, using our own tactic against us there. Sneaky. But we've got a reasonable sized push coming down here. We just need to make sure these two sneaky bandits on the right don't do too much damage to us, which they're not. AI using another defensive Quillboar has definitely been taking lessons from what we do. Pyromancer gets one shot off. That's the second Hydra now, and we've got a minute and a half. We've got a little bit of a push going on, so we will play a Quillboar into that. Hopefully the Pyromancer can get around there. Ojh&x coming in to distract as well. They're going to get rid of all those raptors, and hopefully just like that, we've gone from being in a an okay spot to being in a pretty good spot. So happy enough with that. So we've got both the Hydras down. We've pretty much consolidated that central siege tower. If we can get the Meeting Stone on the right, that'll do us a favour, because then we won't have too many more little ambushes coming our way. Big pushes with raptors and bandits and murlocs and I'll play well pegs into this just to try and help keep hold of that tile, but if we don't, then we've got plenty of minis there, and we've got a little bit of high ground bridge control, so that's going to help us out. We're going to have another go at getting hold of this chest. We've got to win one of these, come on now. And on that third Hydra, we've almost finished that one off just by things that were naturally crossing over and under the bridge. So that's going all right. Hogger should get that done. Oh, another defensive cool ball. What is going on? Honestly, AI is having the game of its life. Right, well pegs coming down to flame burst, all of that jazz. Come on now, let's get this finished. We've got a minute, we've got 10 seconds of normal time, a minute of overtime. The waterfall is gone. The waterfall is back again. Killed one of my whelps. I don't know what that waterfall was doing, but it's gone now, and we've got a minute to make things happen. So we've got a big push going on the left with some whelps in there, some more whelps coming down. Get all that done. Double Pyromancer is going to make light work of that Hydra on the left. If we can get the chest on the right, that'll help us out with our economy and the old goal flow. Another quill ball coming in from us to help distract. And Hogger doing a great job of tanking. We've dropped some more well pegs on the right side, 30 seconds to go. Hogger smacking away, waiting for those well pegs to burst. Couple of Murlocs hitting. Pyromancer about to join the party late with the other 3 Pyromancers. Thanks very much. That will do just nicely. Right, final look at the deck then. So as just proven then, even if you play pretty terribly and basically fall asleep mid-run, this deck is strong enough to get you to the end. No probs, no deaths. Thanks very much. Let me know how you get on in the comments. If this video was useful, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already for more content like this, get yourself subscribed. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.